Now the new Sierra is coming out on November 25th, and honestly, this car could be huge for Tata because of two things. One, the design and the name Sierra. Although I guess the name probably isn't enough unless the car is really appealing because the Safari came out and well. So anyway, the Sierra, the looks do look good. It looks muscular. It honestly reminds me of a Range Rover Defender. A Land Rover Defender, and they are under the same umbrella. So I guess yeah, they could do that. And in a matte color, I think this car could look seriously good. Now the yellow that they're showcasing with the trailer and all that, I'm not a fan of the yellow. Sure, it's striking, but I don't really like it. I prefer a darker color. But I guess they want to show off the design, and darker colors probably don't show off the design that much. But anyway, the design part, it's good. Now, then there's the second thing. Well, I guess technically there's three things. One's the design. They need to have a good design, which they do. And the pricing, from what I'm hearing, the starting price for X showroom, it's gonna be around 11 lakhs. And that's a good starting price if it means that you can get a decently spec'd out version for on road for under 16 lakhs. I think that's really appealing considering the look of this car. And the third thing is the engine options. Now, apparently, I'm not sure exactly if the turbo petrol engine is a brand new engine or not, but I'm more interested in the naturally aspirated engine that's coming with this car. Because apparently it's going to be a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated engine. And it's going to put out 120 horsepower and 140 torque. And that power figure is honestly really decent. And I feel like 120 is the minimum that you need for a big mid-size SUV. For compact SUVs, I think 100 is the minimum, but for this, 120 is the minimum. And I'm guessing that this might be the engine that's going to be in the base models. The base options. And I guess it makes sense because the people who are going to be going for this car, there's going to be two types of people. The type of people that want it completely specced out and want the top end and all that stuff. And then there's the people who want a reasonably spec'd option at a reasonable price. And for those people, fuel economy, it is a big thing. And the big turbo engines, those cars just drink fuel. And the fuel economy just might not be enough. But this natural aspirated engine, from what I'm hearing, could give better fuel economy. Now, I don't know how much better fuel economy it could actually give, considering this is a 120 horsepower petrol engine, even if it is an A engine. But still, if it gives a decent fuel economy of, I don't know, around 18 on the highway and roughly 15 in the city, which is a bit of a big ask, but if it could do that at that price point, this car could be huge. And Tata really needs this because, let's face it, Tata, well, it's not really the number one car that people think about when they're looking to purchase cars these days. Sure, the cars are still good, but it's not really at the top of one's mind. At least in this segment. And Tata really needs something to compete. Because in this segment, most people, when they think about options, they think about the Creta, the Grand Vitara, the High Rider. And the Harrier, well, it's kind of lower down the list. And Tata needs something to get them back on top. And this car with this engine, if it's decently fuel efficient and the 120 horsepower, I'm assuming it's going to be enough. It's as a decent amount of power, and you can get this car on road for under 16 lakhs. This could be a huge moment, and this could really help Tata compete with the competition in a big way. Now, we are to wait and see what the fuel economy numbers and the power this car can produce, if whether or not it's enough when the reviews start coming about. But I'm really hopeful about this car. And the look, I love the Sierra look. I don't like the yellow at all, but if there's a darker matte type of color, I'm all for it. And yeah, the Sierra, this could be a huge turning point for Tata again, similar to what, well, the Nexon was for Tata. And let's wait and see. That's a big ask, but I think Tata could pull it off. So yeah, let's wait until car comes out, and I'm really interested in this engine option and at what spec and what features you can actually get this car for. So let's wait until November 25th, I guess. So yeah, that's all I have to say for now.